Hi everyone, my name's Lyric. Welcome back to my channel. Today I would like to do a tarot love reading for the sun sign of Gemini. We'll take a look at the energies from the divine feminine, the divine masculine, and also take a look at the connection. So the cards have already been shuffled, so let's get started. If you haven't subscribed to my channel, please do so at this time. If this reading resonates with you, please book an extended reading with me. All the details will be in the box. Okay, so for the divine feminine, one second here. Wow. So at this time, this divine feminine has really had enough of this divine masculine. In the past, she really was focused on a relationship that could provide her with a sense of emotional fulfillment, some intimacy, with this Two of Cups here on the table. And to be perfectly honest, we attract on our outside what is on the inside. So if she was seeking intimacy outside of herself, that's because she didn't have an intimate relationship with herself. And so that was projected onto the divine masculine and then causing triggers, which in turn caused her to push her divine masculine away. So I have some programs. They're also listed in my description box. They'll help you work that out. They'll help you align your energies. They're basically designed to sort of like reprogram your mind, basically. And once your mind is reprogrammed in such a way that you understand how you take responsibility for for all of your actions. And it also teaches us that, how to transmute our negativity, basically. And all that means is basically transforming what was negative into a positive, and not like in a fluffy sense, like, oh, now I'm just happy, but like in a real sense, like, this is what I'm about. This is what my past was like. How can I fix this? And then going deep down inside and taking a look at how you were from a child, the people that hurt you, the people that you claim to love, the people that you surround yourself by. Like, it's an honest assessment of taking stock of your life and getting rid of the things that don't serve you anymore and replacing them with things that do. So those programs are listed in my description box. If you have any questions, please email me, okay? So for the divine feminine, we have the Two of Cups, the Nine of Cups, and the Eight of Cups. Lots of emotions here, lots of sensitivity and intuition. This divine feminine is very much in her feelings at this time. Maybe being too sensitive, responding and only from a place of her feelings and not a place of logicalness or rationalness. I'm leaving, for the Eight of Cups, I'm leaving you behind so you can learn your own lessons. Yeah, she's walked away from this connection at this time. She doesn't feel like this connection is serving her at the present moment. Let's see what she's up to with this Eight of Cups. What is this divine feminine up to? Let's clarify this Eight of Cups. I have the Ace of Cups. So she's looking for a new beginning. She's looking to share her cup of love with her divine masculine or a divine masculine, because at this time she doesn't believe that this divine masculine is hers, and she's doubting the connection and doubting herself. Whoops. Okay. We have the Chariot card. So yeah, more water sign. More water energy, intuition, psychic energy. So she could be really, really like situated in her own path because of the feeling of knowing that she has. So it might be a little bit hard for this divine masculine to shake herself from her feelings at this time. She also has the Two of Pentacles. So she wants to make a decision She's not ready to make that decision yet to walk away from the masculine, but she wants just that tiny, tiny thing to tell her that it's time to go. So let's get the energy from the Divine Masculine. Divine Masculine, please. What's going on with the Divine Masculine? It's a very sensitive Divine Feminine here. The Nine of Swords, the Eight of Swords, and the Hierophant card. And I also have the Hermit card for the Divine Masculine. Wow, this is intense energy for the Divine Masculine. He's feeling so sore about this separation at this time. He feels that he's not sleeping well, that he's in deep mourning. These lies I keep telling myself are keeping me imprisoned. He's been lying to himself about the connection. I'm feeling there is no way out of this situation. I don't want to be in it. He's blaming himself. He feels isolated. He feels alone. He feels responsible for the separation in this connection. But it's not the Divine Masculine's fault that there's a separation. This Divine Feminine has a lot of emotional, she's gone through a lot of emotional abuse. And she hasn't healed properly from that. And so she's lashes out on the Divine Masculine for that lack that she has in her life and that she's never dealt with. She hasn't ever fully embraced that part of herself, and at this time she's ignoring it. She's not dealing with it. She's kind of like feels justified by her life and her situation and feels that she knows best, basically. So she's not ready to push herself forward and do anything about it. I do have the Chariot card for her, but I think that she's pushing herself away from this connection. She's not interested in doing any healing or inner work or taking any real responsibility for herself at this time. I feel that she's pushing all of this onto the Divine Masculine. And he's feeling it as well. And that's why he feels like he's to blame for this separation. And that it's his fault. For the potential of the Divine Masculine, I have the Hierophant card and the Hermit card. So the Divine Masculine is kind of hanging out with his buddies at this time and going home. Like he's just, he's in a really tough situation. Like he's looking to find that connection with someone because he can't get it in his Divine Feminine. So he's going into his friends to find support. Yeah, so he's doing that, and yeah, let's take a look at the connection. That was kind of unusual as well. The energies tonight have been very isolated, kind of detached. Okay, for the connection, give me what's going on for this connection here. What is happening? A Tower card, Six of Swords, and the Seven of, wait, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and the Seven of Pentacles. So I feel that that what's going on right now is a Tower moment, is that both of these energies are feeling the change and the shifting of their foundations. That the Divine Feminine hasn't experienced enough of the pain and the change yet to respond to it, but the Divine Masculine is having a powerful experience at this time. And he's moving away from the Divine Feminine because he feels that that's where all of this pain is coming from, is this connection. But this is in the recent past, so this just happened, and more will be revealed, basically. So, and it's going to take a lot of work to get this connection back on its feet again, because these individuals are just basically going through their own feelings and their own stuff at this time. They've basically walked away from this connection. Just kind of sad. Let's get some final thoughts here for these. Okay. I have trust issues from the Divine Feminine, and that's related to her emotional abuse, you guys. That's related to her not being able to trust anyone in her entire life, in her like childhood, not having those that foundational like upbringing, like, so she doesn't have a way to trust anybody. She hasn't learned that yet. And at this time, she's still too young to accept a new way of life. She still isn't able to take responsibility for her actions. She's not emotionally mature enough yet. She's still going through a lot of shit, basically. So let's get some more cards. I wish I could take back the hurtful things I said to you, the Divine Masculine. I regret everything that happened, the Divine Masculine. I do see myself settling down with you, the Divine Feminine. But she's just like a mess right now. So that's probably not a good idea until she works on herself. And it's good that she's separated from this Divine Masculine at this time so she can sort her situation out and she needs to sort herself out. Gemini, if you're listening and this reading resonates with you, please email me and we'll work on these issues together. I know that emotional abuse is hard to accept, and I know that it's not fair. But you're standing here today, and you have purpose, and and God wants you to have love in your life, and don't give up on yourself, okay? So I hope that you love this reading. Take care.